Hello, welcome to Memex Launch Week. Each day we will showcase features and enhancements to help Vibe coders ship, from moonlighting founders to publicly traded companies. Today we have 3 demos to show you, but first let me highlight some of the outcomes our users are achieving with Memex. Over 10,000 people have started using Memex since we launched earlier this summer. Emil built a Discord analytics app that's quickly getting traction, an idea he's had for 4 years and has finally brought to life. Dom achieved a 96% cost reduction for a workflow in his business using an AI automation he vibe coded. A commercial executive at a publicly traded company created a customer-facing app without engineering support. And the engineering team at Monokera has accelerated core development tasks while saving hundreds of engineering hours. We're proud to play a part in the great work our users are doing, but we also recognize the need to evolve tooling to make vibe coding safer, more reliable, and easier. And that's what the demos this week are all about. Let's take a look. First, let me quickly introduce the entirely redesigned interface. Many of our users are spending dozens of hours each week in Memex, and we want to make that a more delightful experience. So we've made it easier and more intuitive to get your project off the ground, complete with a fresh coat of paint. You'll notice this design language echo throughout the product demos this week. Now on to the second demo, the Memex Control Center. It's designed to help both non-technical vibe coders and seasoned developers to speed run through common steps in a project's lifecycle. In its first version, it provides quick action buttons for setting up version control, starting and stopping your application, and creating documentation. In this example, I have a Next.js full-stack website that Memex created for me from a single prompt. The Control Center gives me quick actions to help me manage the subsequent iteration and development of this project. So first off, I can set up version control with a single button. This is a critical best practice for software engineers, but it's often a foreign concept for non-technical vibe coders. Memex does have built-in checkpoints, but those only work with Memex managed code. Any interactions outside of Memex can irreversibly alter your project. So version control is essential to safely iterate, and now users can set it up at the click of a button. Another Control Center quick action is starting and stopping your app. Memex is a general purpose builder, which means that it can build any kind of app or tool. In this case, it built a full-stack blog with Next.js, but Memex can also build APIs, AI integrations, data pipelines, and desktop apps. Creating a single button that can run any of those things is non-trivial. Now in the Control Center, you can trigger Memex to create a custom program for reliably running your app or tool, so you can always easily turn on or off your creation, whatever it may be. We're actively extending this same concept to other critical steps in the development lifecycle, like security scanning and deployment. And our vision is to guide vibe coders as they speed run through the software development lifecycle. It's a hard problem, and this is our first cut at it, but we're really excited about the possibilities and eager for your feedback. Now on to the third demo. An often inconvenient property of AI models is that they have limited context window. As users consume more of the AI model's context, it gets slower, more expensive, and often quality goes down. That makes it essential to manage the context for AI models as your project evolves. And that's why we're introducing context management in Memex. At any point in your project's lifecycle, you can trigger a context update. Memex will analyze your project in conversation and then automatically update its context. The result is an efficient way to manage memory across the project's lifecycle and better outcomes for your builds with higher efficiency. All right, that's it for our launch week kickoff and demo. Please follow us, like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss our other announcements this week. See you tomorrow.